this live should have started by now. Hopefully we are live, guys. Hopefully this is working. And this is going to be a bit of a different video. As you can see my computer screen. And as the title suggests, I'm going to be editing a video for you guys in front of you and basically talking my steps through it and that lot. Now, oh crap, that's going to get annoying. Let's quickly in fact, I'm going to add that just because I'm funny. I'm going to add that to the corner of the screen. So you subscribe and that will go off for you. But I am going to delete these other two scenes. Remove. Yes. Okay, so let's go and check, see if this is working, because I haven't checked yet and I have no idea if I'm actually live right now. Let's turn this volume up. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's turn this volume up. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So, hopefully we've got people watching right now. And I'm just going to put my phone there so I can watch. And we'll get straight into this, guys. So, right now I'm currently using a piece of software called Final Cut Pro. Now, I understand not many of you are going to be using this software. This software costs about £300. Well, I don't know if that's in dollars or pounds, but it's an expensive piece of software. But there is a smaller package version called iMovie, which is available to all of you lovely guys for absolutely free. It's on the App Store, and it's also on the Mac Store. So if you have a Mac, like I do, then you can download it, and it's completely free. Unlimited and stuff like that. So yeah, for those two editing softwares you will need an Apple device for them. Final Cut Pro is not on an iPad or anything like that, so even if you are willing to pay £300 for that software but you don't have a Mac, then unfortunately you're not going to be able to download it on like a mobile phone or iPad or something like that. It's just for the Mac. So over here, as you can see, I don't know if you can see my mouse. Don't know if that's going to work. No, it's not going to show you my mouse, but over in the corner, this corner here, you're going to see all my video clips. You know what they are. So we've got the raindrops video, we've got some forest video, some hand in the grass video, some water on the sunset. These are all stock videos which I've basically gone and downloaded for this demo, really. So in usual, I would go out and I'll go and video my own stuff and that lot, and I'll come back and do all this kind of stuff. But because I do not have time really to go out and film all of this stuff just for this demo, I'm simply just gonna, you know, use someone else's video footage just for this demo. So yeah. And I do like doing this because it lets you just mess around, tingle with things and that lot, and just get a hang for what you're doing. Also, I love this ashtray. It says "smoking allowed." Sorry, that was so random. But anyway, I'm going to kick in. And we've also got down here, the blue bit is an audio track. So this is a song. I've simply downloaded it. It's actually a version of the song "Numb" from Linkin Park, and it's a sad piano version, so it'll fit quite well with the video footage we have. Now, what I've always noticed is when you go into video editing and stuff like that, if you're making some cinematic video and all that lot, find the music first. Don't just pick a song randomly and then just that'll be it. You've got to put a lot of effort into what song you pick. You've got to feel an emotional connection, like understand what the song's trying to put over, and then go out with that kind of thoughts, record your video. So if this song's a happy, jolly kind of all upbeat song and stuff like that, go out and film someone having fun. if this song's deep, emotional, sad, maybe wait for like a cloudy, darkish kind of day. A day where there's a lot of light, but it's still kind of cloudy and not a lot. And you can get like, maybe if it's been raining and the ground's still wet and stuff like that, you can use that to your advantage to make like your videos convey an emotion a lot. So we've got a couple of people watching right now. So I know this is not going to be for everyone, so I'm just going to jump straight in this and start editing this video basically. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my video files, not my audio file, my video files down to here. Now I usually like to organize these in order, so we've got rain, forest. So I want to start off with forest. Oh wait, that's grass, sorry. Forest. This I want to keep towards the end because sunsets like simulates to the end of the day. But then also this one I want to keep after that because that's after sunset. This one ties in with like a forest theme, so I'm going to put that there. The grass, then we've got water. So I'm going to put water after that because the previous theme was water, and then after that the grass. What you'll notice is there's 2 black bars on the side here, so I want to get rid of those black bars. So I'm just going to select all the video clips and I'm going to go over here and scale them in a bit. And this is now 4K upscaled resolution. So these video clips are 1080p, but I've upscaled the whole thing to 4K. It gives a nice cinematic kind of look, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to now drag down the audio clip. Now I'm not going to be able to have enough video footage here, literally, to be able to, you know, fill the entire audio clip because, yeah, I don't have that much video. But I do have enough for just a quick example and stuff like that. So let's just quickly see what we've got right now. So that's really good, really good. So I'm going to zoom in down here. Usually zoom in is just command and then the plus key and that lot. So as you can see here, if you look at the audiogram here, you can see that it kind of goes on like a smooth path and then it jumps into a beat. Like this beat's not like a boom 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 kind of beat, but it is a beat and it's like noticeable to some extent. So, but I don't want to speed this footage up because I want to keep it slow. But then yet again, I don't want to waste footage and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow this down by 50%. Now this will usually make it look quite choppy. See, it's quite choppy and stuff like that. So I'm going to go into here and I'm going to add some frame blending. So under video quality and then frame blending. And now this should smooth that out. So now I'm going to go down to where beat drops. And then I'm going to press Command B, which is short for blade. So if you press B on its own, it'll come up with like, oh, you can't see it, but it comes up with a picture of a blade, and then A for just normal clicking. But Command B will chop a video in half. So that kind of, you'll notice that that fits in quite well. So usually when you get a song, you get a beat and it'll go dun 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 dun. So that's the beat for this song, and then it will repeat that again. So as you can see here, this is where it starts repeating that tune again, and it'll go dun 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 dun. And so at that point, I typically want to change the scene, because you can't keep a scene running for too long, otherwise people will get bored of it. So I'm gonna switch frame here. I'm gonna just put this video footage up here for a sec, by the way. And then yeah, so let's quickly look at that. So here, I want to typically change. I'm going to change that back to the previous scene, but this time slow it down even more by doing the 50% thing again, and then adding some frame blending. And you'll typically see that'll come much around here. So I'm just going to stretch that out a little bit longer, just to give it a little bit more fill. So yeah, let's look at that. I've just chosen I want it. So I'm gonna move out these, put in this again. Right there, I'm gonna then take all 3 video files here and delete them, because we want to move on to something a little bit different now. And so there. You hear it go ting. That's where I want to typically change over to something else, a little bit. So I could typically go over to sunset now, and then it goes dun, dun, right there. Listen. And then when it goes dun, dun, and then I go, and then I change the scene again. Now this is too small to even use, so we're just going to delete that. In fact, yeah, right there, I think it's a good idea to then change over to this. And then we can paste in those files we used from earlier, right here. So right there, I want to change scene. I'm going to shorten that down a bit just to get it on the beat. And just there, it was about to drop. Now this rest of the rain footage and that lot is just boring, it's just rain. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to go back to here. Right there, I want to do some. Oh, what did I do that? Sorry. I want to do something a little bit different, so I'm going to just slow this down in the same scene as it's already in. So, and don't forget to add frame blending. Always add frame blending. It never hurts to use it. It helped quite a lot with just blending the different frames together, so you don't get that choppy look. There's also another feature in here called optical flow, and that usually is a more advanced version of frame blending, but it can also create weird digital effects that just look unusual on camera. Like I used to use it quite a lot before in my vlogs, and I just noticed how tacky it looked. So I decided I'm going to use frame blending. So if you look, watch this. As you can see, if you watch the waves, instead of her, watch the waves, and it will slow down suddenly. Just there. I'm going to then delete that little bit at the end. I'm going to go over to this. Now this I'm going to slow down already, because I can already tell that we want to maybe put it out to here. Delete the rest of the music, pull it in a little bit, and then move this. There's a little dot here. We want to move that across from here over towards it, and it'll help fade out the music and stuff. And then we're also going to just shorten this a little bit because that was off. So let's watch that. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also need to add frame blending because that looked awful. And that's it, guys. And by the way, that beeping noise isn't that. It's just every single time I get a subscriber, that beeping noise goes off and stuff like that. And then typically what I'll usually do is, hang on, I will go into, that beeping noise is getting annoying. I'll go into my documents. You can't see this because I don't want you guys to see all my documents, but I'll go into my folder, and I'll go and find one of my intros. Thank you for subscribing. I will go and find an intro. I've got different types of intros for different types of videos, and this isn't a vlog, so I can't use my normal intro for a vlog. I've got two different types of YouTube intros, but I'm thinking about using, this one. Like, I can't use the Challenge Joseph intro, obviously. I want to use, I don't know if to use the old or new one. Let's see what you guys think. Should I use the old one or the new one? This is the old one. I mean, this is the new one. This is the old one. I'll just use the old one. Zoom that in a little bit because we're in black bars. And now that is nearly done. I used to leave it like that until now, when I realised that colour grading actually is a good idea. So I'm going to select all these clips, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to add new compound clip and press enter. This will typically just group all the clips together and allow me for the next phase where I'm going to now start to colour grade it. So typically I love to use, thank you for subscribing, I love to use like a teal kind of colour, teal and orange kind of colour. It works quite well. I'm looking at it now and that looks quite nice. So I'm going to add a teal in there, and I'm going to turn the amount down a little bit, and then protect the highlights all the way up, protect the skin all the way up, and then the shadows can come down a little bit by about 60-70%. And yeah, that is that. we're obviously not going to finish on that. I want to create like maybe a washed out kind of look, so that's typical for like cinematics and stuff. So I'm going to add this in, which is color correction. This is a plugin I had to download, so that actually cost me money to download that plugin, but you can get other things which work similar for free. Just search Final Cut plugins, and I'm going to go straight over to exposure. Now these work obviously like this and like a lot, and I'm going to undo whatever I just did then. But typically I'm going to move this black up more, there's grey down a little bit, and there's white up tiny bit, and then just keep on fiddling it until you get this washed out look. But you don't want to brighten the scene, you want it washed out, and then without brightening it. And then maybe just tad bit down on that, and then that should be quite nice. And then to finish off, this is like the cherry on top. Add a letterbox. This comes in pre-installed on every version. So I'm going to do that, go back, and then here the letterbox, we're just going to put border size all the way in. Offset, I like to offset it down so the bottom of the frame comes up more. So there. And then that is it. Now if you watch this from the beginning to end, so here we go. Okay, so that's it. Now I've finished that one a lot. I will upload this video maybe to my main channel, I don't know. It's pretty good, I like it and a lot, but it's stock footage. I don't like uploading things with stock footage onto my channel. I like to be original and stuff like that. But if I don't upload it to my main channel, I'll be uploading it to my secondary channel, More Joseph. Now it's time to answer some of your comments and go through them. And a lot. So people have said, hi, how do you make your intros? My intros, I use a piece of software called, what's it, Adobe After Effects or something like that. Adobe, what is it? I swear, let me have a look. Yeah, Adobe After Effects. So that's a monthly or yearly subscription fee. It costs about £50. Obviously, when it comes to editing software and stuff like that, it's quite costly, and that's the only trouble about doing this thing. But there's plenty enough stuff out there to make videos for free, and it is quite easy to start this at a cheap starting price. I started this completely free. Like my YouTube channel started off from me with a camcorder, which I had for years and years. Since one of my first holidays, we were at the airport and we got the camcorder, and I started using it like way too often. But yeah, and it's just something I used to start my YouTube channel. My software, I used iMovie, which was on my phone and also on my laptop, because I had a MacBook as well. And yeah, it's just great way to start off and that lot. But as I said, intros, typically they're not easy to make. They're not things which are just like, it's not like editing a video. There's a lot of graphic rendering and stuff like that which needs to go into making intros and that lot, and a lot of time goes into it making intros. Funny enough though, my intro, my current intro and stuff like that, I made that without After Effects. And it took me probably 12 hours to make that couple of second intro. I had to go outside, I had to video. Let's bring that intro up actually, because so intros, final, and here it is. So as you can see, it's a video of me walking into a camera in slow motion. And what you'll notice about this is here, the text reveals from my hand. But if you zoom in, let's zoom in, you'll see that the text isn't actually, the text is like like being masked. So my hand, there's like basically what I did is a mask which went around my hands, around here, which let this be viewed, but anything which would be in front of my hand not be viewed. And so I carried that on throughout the whole thing, like that. For the background, I actually used a picture of a galaxy. So it's like a 4K image of the galaxy and whatnot, overlaid using opacity on top of that. But at the same time, you'll notice that these stars are moving. And so what I did is I made that image, for God's sake, pause. I made that image rotate and zoom in at the same time, using just some simple tools and that lot. And keyframes and that lot. You can look into all of this stuff. I'm also going to start making one of these videos as well. But that's how I made my current intro. Other ones were 3D graphics and that lot. I use After Effects. So yeah. Good work, handsome. Thank you. Is that iMovie? I use that to edit. Yeah, iMovie. This is Final Cut Pro. This is a more advanced version of iMovie, made by Apple as well. iMovie is made by Apple. But this one is quite costly. It's about £300, but it's great, and it has thousands more features than iMovie and that lot. But iMovie is still a great program. I like the old one. I don't know what you're saying that to. How do you make that come up every time someone subscribes? Oh, are you talking about the subscribe thing? I use some API service. Basically, I can't remember what it's called, but hang on. Let me check for you. So something called Streamlabs. So just search it on Google, Streamlabs, and then look at the website. They have an app you can download as well, so you can have that appear up on your screen if you're live streaming from the app as well. What's up, my bro? Not much, just doing this video and that lot. Sorry, unsub glitch. Love the animation though. Cheers, and that is about it. How many people watching? There's 2 people watching. Amazing. So yeah, that is about it for this video. This video is not staying up on this channel. This is going to be deleted off my channel. I'm talking about this live stream, by the way. And then I'm re-uploading it to my other channel. So yeah, if you want to go and watch it again, or look through some of the tips again, just go and watch it on my other channel, More Joseph. And yeah, guys, this video I'm either going to upload it to my main channel or my More Joseph channel. Either one, still can go and watch it. Make sure to subscribe to both channels as well, because I do upload content all the time on both of my channels. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Obviously, don't bother liking this video because this video is going to be deleted soon. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe and share my channel to the world so people can get involved. So yeah, guys, peace out.